What's up, everybody? How you doing? This is, Kurt H, the Lazy Farmer. And let's see, 6:30 at night, and I had an itch for some trains, so we're gonna work the L-CAL here, see how far we can go, if we can get all the way back down and go all the way down to Fresno and back. 100-mile run. We're gonna be delivering these cars that we set out. We did finish them, like we had talked about. What's up, Space Samurai? How you doing? You're back for another live. I'm back for another live one. Oh, let's get this into the live scene here. Hang on. You know what? I need to turn. I got the side light on over here. I need the overhead light too. Give me just a minute. And while I'm up, I might as well grab something to drink. Let's go with some water. All right. I hope everybody had a good day. Oh my goodness, I tell you, it's like right around the corner. Yeah, 3-day weekend. So Saturday I'm working. I mentioned that on my last stream. What am I doing? Mentioned that on my last stream, and then apparently Monday's a holiday. I didn't even think about that. So we got to do something for Monday. Sunday I'll have a stream. Monday I'll have a stream. What else am I gonna do? And then we got like 3 normal days. Friday's a minimum day, so Friday might end up as a stream. Drinking a beer right now. Cheers. Hey, man. Good for you. Wish I had a beer. I'm all out of beer. But, truth be told, I'm not really a beer guy this time of year. It's really cold out there. But I did have the other day on my last stream, I had Jack and Coke. What can I say? It was an adult beverage. So, what's up, Jerry? I see you there. How's that PC running? So, yeah, we had a little problem, Jerry and I, man. We worked it out. A lot of patience on his part, having to deal with the lazy farmer, but we got it sorted. Figured out some issues. Run8 is now updating like it should be. Should be playing like it should be. I did find out something, though. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so I've been trying to dial up my stream for you guys. And I wasn't getting the output that I was actually hoping for. But then I found out after a lot of reading, a lot of research, that the output I was getting was actually optimal for the ingest server on YouTube. So everything's good. So I should just leave it. Hey, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And that type of thing. But I went planned for it. And I did find out that I don't think Run8 actually plays on DX12, but you can force it to do so. And I'd set that up where I forced it to go play on DX12, and I will tell you that the output rating more than quintupled. And I absolutely blew up the ingest server. So what can I say? So I'm back to normal again. Everything's good. All right, we're going to open here. Who else in here? Santiago Kid just joined us. Good Tuesday evening, Lazy Farmer. I'm watching Grown Ups too. Nice. So actually, I got to tell a story. So y'all know I've talked about it. I play paranormal games with my daughter. We play Devour. We play Demonologist. We used to play Phasmophobia, but if you like Phasmophobia, I guarantee you'll like Demonologist better. It plays exactly the same, but looks better. Jump scares are better. It's just better all the way around. Anyway, so we played that for, was it Sunday afternoon? And it was Sunday night. I'm about ready to go to bed, and I got a text message here. Plink. Okay, great. It's my daughter's like, you need to FaceTime me now. FaceTime me now. And so I'm like, no, I'm going to bed. What's so important? I need to FaceTime you now. And next thing I know, she's FaceTiming me. And I'm like, okay, so what's going on? What is so important? I know your fiance is out of town. What's up? I'm just gonna hit the F7 key on this one, guys. And I am not gonna put a EOT on the end of it just because it's a local. I'm thinking of getting a Starforge PC and play Run8 and a couple other mill sim games. There you go. There you go. Starforge. I have to look into those because I'm thinking about, well, let's see, next Tuesday, a week from today, Farm Sim 25 drops. And what was it? Farmer Klein had a video out. I'm not, well, he's very informative. I don't like his delivery. That's just me. That's a personal thing on my side, guys, but I still would recommend it. You want to learn a lot about Farm Sim, you can watch him or the Farm Sim guy. The only two guys I'll actually recommend for anything Farm Simulator related. And he did a garage thing with some up close details. And I'm telling you, the tractors and I mean the detailed off the hook. Can't wait. Cannot wait for that to come out. That will be next Tuesday, a week from today. I'll be doing that Tuesday night as soon as it installs, and I try to play a little bit, and we'll go from there. Make sure that it'll run on this PC, and if it does, great. If not, then I'll be looking at a Starforge. So, or something. I was thinking Alienware, but I know who the parent company is for Alienware. Let's see. I got that set. I just need the light. That's all I need. Anyway, going back to the story about my daughter. So she FaceTimes me and she goes, Dad, you got to listen to this. And she holds her phone up toward her ceiling, and there's scratching noise coming from above her. Now, if you've ever watched any of the horror films, you know what that means, and I did the very best thing that a dad could do. Yep, that's right. I chose life and I hung up on her. So yeah, that's okay. That's the kind of dad I am with her. What she would do the same thing for me if it was actually if the tables were reversed, and I was the one going, "Hey, I might need some help," And then she would be like, "No, Dad, I choose life," and hang up on me. So, all right. So I gave myself a light. We're blinking. We're good to go. Let's get inside. Oh, I need to take a look. Where's my switch list? Okay, I got no pickups because we're dropping cars for the very first time first. And then SWA. Let me see. Do I still have the map up? Let me fix that for a sec. Let me fix that for you guys so you can see the map. Because for some reason, every time I pull this up, let's try that. No, let's try this one. There we go. There it is. Okay. All right, there's the map. There's the map for you guys. I was bummed that I missed your stream on Sunday Fun Day, and I don't think KFB streamed on Sunday. KFB, I think, is licking his wounds. His Cowboys are making some bad decisions there. But honestly, you're right, Jerry. I don't think he streamed. I was kind of waiting for his stream, and then like I said, I was playing games with my daughter, and I forgot all about it. So no, and yeah, I know, and I missed you too, Jerry. I noticed you didn't show up, but I figured, hey, we got your Run8 problem solved. You got all your maps. You're probably having fun. And this is for Jerry. This is for let's see, I think Caustic. Although it's really late over there in France, but Caustic, if you watch this later on, Saturday is out because I am working all day Saturday. So Sunday, I'm thinking operating session on the NorCal server, guys. If you have NorCal, if you've got the Roseville DLC, come and join me. We're going to get some work done. There's not much to do in Roseville, but we've got some trains that we got to set out of Roseville. We've got a couple of locals that can be run, and then we can go to Sparks, and then we can see what's going on over there, because I know Mike kind of works Sparks, and he could probably use some help. And I just noticed too, I'm looking at it now, the server is back, but yesterday I noticed that the server went down, and I don't know how long it was down for. So if you did try to sign on and couldn't get on, that's why, but it's back up. We're good to go. All right. Oh, let's open the window up so we can hear things better. Put it in forward. That would also help. All right, we're slowly rolling. Let's stretch those couplers out. A little bit of stretch force there. But I was thinking about that today. It was at work, kind of a little bit of a dead time for me, standing out there monitoring the kids, and I was like, man, we gotta do something. Back in the day, when I used to do model railroading, we used to go to different people's homes and have operating sessions and spend the whole day just playing trains, and and doing it on, kind of like how it's done on the Depot Plus server. Um, but yeah, no, it's we're gonna do it on the NorCal server. I think we're gonna do that. Damn, I would have joined, man. It looks really awesome to play a train sim game with other people. Yeah, Space Samurai. I'm gonna tell you, that's where Run8 actually shines, is in the multiplayer session. When you sign in to the server, then make sure you set yourself up. But there's a switch at the bottom. It'll say train interaction on, or yes or no. Say yes. That way, if you're going to be the engineer, someone could be your conductor. And they'll sit there and they'll work the cars. They'll, shut off the angle cocks or turn them on, uncouple, tell you to pull forward, tell you to come back. Oh, NASCAR. Man, it's been a long time since I actually watched a NASCAR race. Actually, I think I stopped watching NASCAR, believe it or not, back when I went to a race at Infineon Raceway. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I think I like kart racing at Laguna Seca better, but it is what it is. All right, so we're at 12. I'm going to go into slow speed here. We're still coming out of that yard, so speed limit is 15 miles an hour. So, yeah, man, it's still nice. Oh, you work for Union Pacific? You'll love this map then. I don't know where you're located. Mr. Samurai. We'll call you Mr. Samurai. Yeah, this is BNSF actually, we're going to be coming into Empire. It's Fresno to Modesto, the brand new DLC. And then just really just over there on the other side of Modesto here is Union Pacific. And where I work, and I pointed it out when I did the, if you haven't watched that video, watch that stream I did on the assessment of, you're in Southern Cal. Cool. Well, see, this is all listed under as Southern Cal, but it's actually around where this is Central Valley. Okie dokie. I just realized how thirsty I was. There you go. And you went right by where I work too, because where I work, if I work on one side of the campus, I can see the BNSF line. In fact, today I put it on my notes. I was amazed. I got there at 6. By the time I was out walking the campus at 7, there were already 3 BNSF trains that went south. Between 7 and 8, there were another 4 that went south, and that didn't include, I think there was 1, maybe 2 Amtrak trains that were in there that went south. Union Pacific's a little not as busy. There we go. What's up, Katie? How you doing? Got your email. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. Bummer, I'm out of town this weekend. I have to go crabbing. You have to go crabbing and eating seafood on our Washington coast. And oh my gosh, you know what? I haven't been crabbing in a long time. Or going down to Pismo. Pismo Beach is like right over there. We go over there and get Pismo clams. All right, 55-mile-an-hour zone. Let's go crank this up. Let's see. We just came out and crossed. I think that was Pineview Road we just crossed. We have Nutrient Ag Solutions first, but we're not. I don't think we got them on the. Let's take a look and see. That would be NAS. Do I have any NAS? No, I don't. Mostly all the cars I have are right up front here. I built it so it's SWA right up front, and that's actually going to be the real first stop, because we're going to go past the Empire Yard for the Met. That's Modesto and Empire Traction. And we're going to continue on. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should see if I can get auto to give me lights all the way down. Let's see what he does here. I was playing my own dispatcher, but I'll just call me next control point. You know what? Auto, bite me. There we go. I'll just do that. I got my own lights. So, alright. Anyway, yep, we gotta go through, go past Nutrient Ag Solutions, go past the Empire Yard, and then we Hatch Road through Houston. There's a 1,200 foot sighting there at Houston, which honestly, little side note on Houston, about 3 years ago we had a real bad storm, and that's the only place I know of in California where a tornado actually touched down. How fast are we going? Oh, I got slow speed on. What I got slow speed on for? No wonder we weren't building up speed. NASR, I think that's all part of the Met, I believe. I don't think I have anything for that. No, I don't, but I did see it on the in all the cars for the Met. So, all right, let's see. Let's go back and take a look at. I'm on single player right now, Jerry. And this is, yeah, I don't have, how can I put this? Let's see, between the Mateo server and the Depot, well, Depot Plus, I'm kind of already in competition with them, although it's not a competition. It's all about getting people more aware of this train simulator. But I have Pittsburgh out there because almost everybody and their uncle has Southern California. If I do play on the server, it will be the Mateo server. Southeast, I would do the High Green server. I'm running the Pittsburgh server out of my house. I'm also running the Northeast, which is Mohawk and Selkirk, out of my house. And I had a conversation last night. I've got somebody, because I had put it out there that depending on what Farm Sim looks like and what it has to offer, yeah, I was going to start a server on that, and somebody got a hold of me yesterday, and they said, well, you know what? You're already running 2 servers. Why don't I run one for you? And so, if it looks good, if it's everything that they're saying in all these YouTube videos, we're going to start we are going to start a server for Farm Sim 25. So it's coming. Thought I still had a server up through Fragnet for FS22. No, I don't. It's not. It's down. So, and it's you know, it's kind of one of those things that, yeah, no, it's if you don't pay the bill, they shut it down. And yeah, I guess I forgot to pay the bill. So that's all right. Nobody was using it anyway. So, and number one, first and foremost, me. So, but I'm really looking for. I've been playing some Farm Sim. And we're going to we're going to go test. I'm going to do, open up my local machine and, let my buddy come on and test it on. Then I'll go on to his machine and we'll test it and see how it looks. And then, yeah, I think we're going to give it about a month. Okay, this is what we're targeting, is that if it looks good, if it sounds good, if it smells good, then, kick the tires, light the fires, all that stuff. We're looking at January of 2025, getting our server up. So that's what we're looking at. All right. So doing that. And then the next thing is going to be, I almost got into flight sim today too. I mean, it's like, Fly-by-Wire came out with that A380, and I'm like, you know what? I can't even fly the A320. Why am I thinking about getting the A380? let alone iFly 737 Max. Hey, be quiet. Got a couple more notches on this. We got a ways to go. And a short time to get there. Denair Station. And I will tell you, yep, that is what Denair Station actually looks like. Modesto, or is it Modesto? No, it's Modesto. I'm sorry. I think I'm a little ahead of myself. Yes, Modesto Station. That is what it looks like. And the Madera Amtrak station is exactly where it's at, out in the middle of nowhere. Last time I was up in Fresno, I was doing my check to make sure everything was still connected, and 3 train surfers were under a train hiding from me. I just acted like I didn't see them, to be honest. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people try and ride the trains. You know what? Jerry and I had that conversation about, was it Shoestring or whatever his name is? I can't remember. And a lot, you know, here's this guy, it looks like a hobo, and I realized, wait a minute, hobo's posting to YouTube. How much of a hobo is he? And I think there's a lot of people out there that do it because it's a challenge. Oh, that just reminded me. I was going to go buy the movie. Was it? What's that one? Ordnance Board 9? Like King of the Rails or something like that. And Ordnance Board 9 and Lee Marvin. Old railroad movie. Just about that, you know. Hobos riding the trail. You know, Emperor of the North. That's what it is. I think it is Emperor of the North. I can imagine. No, I really can. Hey. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's see. You ran into Shoestring. That guy is a legend. He was, man. May he rest in peace. Poor guy. Yeah, he passed away. But Jerry was telling me stories about how he had, I guess wherever he was traveling, you know, Shoestring had a special signature, and he's got pictures of, you know, that signature. So, but he had some really, yeah, you know, no kidding. He had some really interesting, very interesting. Yeah, that was Modesto Amtrak. All right, so this is Empire coming up. This will be the north yard to the Met. Over here on our right. Yes, I'm looking at the map. So this is the north yard right there, which is right over here. So as we start to work that, or as cars start to work that, or other people start to work that, the outbound cars that go back to BNSF are put in that northbound yard. And then so the southbound yard is, if we had cars, which will be probably our Sunday one, we're going to come down, drop cars down there, and then we're going to go take them. In fact, I got to put a couple of locomotives down there. I'm going to look for some liveries. Hopefully someone will make some liveries for the Met using like the SD40s or GP38s that we have, because they are, I posted some videos of the Met using some 70 tonners, so they can be represented by the MP15s, or SD40s. So hopefully somebody comes up with some liveries for that. That is something that I just can't do. On that, here's the south yard for the Met, Modesto, and Empire Traction. So this is actually Empire over here. Modesto is way over there on the other side, over by the Union Pacific tracks. All right, we're going to have a detector coming up after we leave Empire. Houston will be should be on our left. And then we got some tracks over here. They're labeled green on the map, but there's no industry there that I can see, at least not on the map. And then after that will be SWA, and that'll be the bulk of that's gonna be the majority of what we got dropped. We'll put it in there, work that one, then we'll continue on. What was I gonna say too? Oh, that's the other thing. I was gonna do this on the Depot Plus map. I went there, and I don't know why they're doing it. I posted it on the forums because all those industries that I'm looking at right here, this is what you import onto the map. They went through and completely changed it, and they just absolutely decimated the Ernest and Julio Gallo winery. So I'm not sure what their plans were. I posted something on the forums about that. Just curious as to why they just wouldn't go with the industry configuration. Nobody's answered me yet. It's okay. Look at that. There's a graveyard right there. All the good ideas that the Depot Plus said no to. Oh, did I say that out loud? I did. All right. It's a good, you know what? Depot Plus, I kid. I really did. I've got to get over there. I got to spend more time over there. The Mohawk and Selkirk portion of the Depot Plus, those guys are spot on, and they have the single best operations guide. Kind of wish that those guys would write the operations guide for all the other servers that they have, but I get it. It was hard enough for them to do the one for Mohawk and Selkirk. All right, let's get back to the chat. What's going on here? There is a Ferromex. It's on the all the liveries and everything like that will be on the enhancements Discord channel, and I believe I might have put that in the link to that in my description. And there's Denair. I think I want. If I get to Denair, I've gone too far, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to give me lights. There's nothing on these screens. Would you stop? I swear it knows whenever I tab out. But yeah, no, there is a Ferromex. There is a Ferromex livery on the enhancements. Kind of being a little insidious too. I'm watching a lot of videos. There was it DJ Trains. He does a lot of actual model railroading stuff, and he was flying around in Ohio somewhere, and there were some locomotives there that were part of the, I want to say in Cincinnati, Ohio, but it was part of the Genesee and Wyoming Railroad Company, which all their locomotives look the same. The logos are almost all the same. They just changed the lettering on it. And so for Southern California, there's a livery. Somebody made a livery for it. It is the actual San Joaquin Valley Railroad. That's who owns them. So I was like, you know, but I'm seeing some other things, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I got some good ideas for liveries in Run8. That's my little insidious thing. I'm making those announcements or statements and other people's streams, you know, like, you know what, it looks like a nice simulator, but it's no Run8. All right, this will be the town of Houston over here on our left. This is the industry that I was talking about right here on the right, that there's nothing, and there is nothing on the config file. So you have an opportunity to make if you get this DLC, you can make your own industry right here. So, which is pretty cool. Something to work there, transload, I don't know, come up with some idea. All right, and so I'm actually going to start coming off the throttle a little bit, let it coast. Hey, that little cafe right there, I've stopped there. They got good chimichangas there. And you think I'm kidding? I'm not. I actually stopped there and got chimichangas. All right, I'm gonna. I don't know how. We got about 2 miles. Let me get out of the damn braking right now. This should be East Whitmore right here. Post tags on. There we go. That'll help a little bit. Then keep me on with the map here. Let's see. It's crazy. Those engines have cages on all of the windows. I guess the people will throw things at engines when they go through slow areas and towns. I kind of like made that comment that there's those people that will buy a house next to a railroad tracks and then get mad when a train goes by. Okay, first of all, when you walked through the house, did you not know or notice that there were railroad tracks there? It's like buying a house next to an airport. You can't tell me that, wait, you don't see the big things going over your head? You know, come on. Don't buy a house next to railroad tracks and then get mad when trains go by. There was an individual up at Sacramento by the Sacramento Rail Museum's excursion train on a 4th of July weekend was trying to stop the train from running because it was an inconvenience to him. My answer to you, dude, is get over yourself. All right, Greer Road, and then right after Greer Road is where we're looking for to get into to drop these cars. Yeah, I grew up next to railroad tracks. You're right, you get used to it, but as a kid, I loved it because I'm old enough that I remember F units, and then the GP9s from the old Southern Pacific Rail. Oh crap, I need to slam on some brakes. I didn't realize it was that quick right after Greer Road. I'm gonna have to go into emergency, and then there's the emergency. Can I stop? Can I stop in time? And in the meantime, where am I? I'm right here. No, I gotta get out and flip that switch. Hey, look at that, I stopped in time. Amazing what happens when you panic. I did not know. See, this is the first time I've been down this road. I did not realize that this was as close as it was. And I properly stopped and let the traffic go through. Wow, you know what? That wasn't panic, that was talent. Yeah, right. Farmer, you're gonna go to hell for lying. Just saying. All right, let's get some switches dropped in here. I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. We'll pull in, and then I think I got a bit of a runaround here. Dude, the big boy passed through here one year. It was so dope. You know what? Dude, you ain't the big boy in July came to Sacramento. It stopped at the Roseville Yard. I will tell you, my buddies, we went, no. We were going to go and go see it. And we started like debating before it even got here. We started to debate about where are we going to go to Roseville and watch it come in. And then it became, no, let's go to Donner Lake and watch it be at Donner Lake and watch it go across the mountains. Let's go find some back roads and go catch it as it goes by. And best laid plans, it never happened. Okay, it never happened. But what I wanted to do. There were people that put it out on YouTube as the big boy went through, went by Donner Lake up in the mountains. They caught it, and they were up on a fire road somewhere and caught it going by. You almost saw a little bit of a Darwin effect as some lady was standing between the rails inside the gauge, taking pictures, and the guy's leaning out the window. You could just see him going, and at the last minute she moves. It's like, are you really? I mean, come on, lady, are you that stupid? But anyway, no, I missed the opportunity. I kicked myself for missing the opportunity. But it was here, and it's out traveling, man. It's not just, it didn't just come here. It's going everywhere. So I think I just saw that it's down in Texas. All right, so I got a lot of cars for the SWA. Hopefully I can fit all these in. In fact, it's almost this whole entire train right up to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull to that boxcar and pull up. We're going to block this road here. Drop the boxcar on this side of the road as we pull in, and hopefully we're going to have enough room to drop all these cars on one track and then do a run around. I'm hoping. I've never been here before. We're going to see what kind of trouble and shenanigans I can get myself into. If this works, great. If it doesn't work, I blame you guys. So, oops, hang on, I'll get back so I can watch the chat. There we go. All right. Well, cars, here I go. Almost like I know where I'm going. I want one notch. I need to recalibrate my rail driver. Okay, you're making the turn. I was like, you are turning. I know I flipped that switch. It's so weird, though. I got all these cars for this industry. What's SWA anyway? Well, I'll look that up here in a minute. But the biggest industry on this run is the something energy, but they make ethanol. And I got like 5 tankers for them. That's it. I kind of was hanging on to those tankers just to make a unit train out of it. And I may actually add cars to it and just take a unit train down there. All right. Ding, 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 ding. Yep. All right, we're going to stop right there. Handbrake and a handbrake. More than plenty for what's remaining. Boy, we don't have that many cars remaining. All right, and we're going to close that, open that. Yep. Radio head, pull. Hey, look, I didn't blow the PCS. How about that? You know, I often wondered, Santiago, I mean, yeah, you're standing next to the thing, hear ding, 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 or you're in the cab of the locomotive and you hear the bell going. I mean, how many times do these guys... I should ask Chris, because you know, my buddy Chris that's in here that you see me talking to every once in a while, I mean, he works the Met. So it's like, how often do you go home at night and when it's all quiet, you just hear ding, ding, ding in the middle of the night? Actually, I want to get to the front of this thing, see where we're at. Oh, we got all kinds of room. If I can get it to where I can bring the cars right up to here. And be inside the work zone, I will be happy with that. What's up, Mike? They got earplugs, I would imagine. I like it. I'd have like the shooting earmuffs. Oh, I just ran through a wall. All right, let's see if I can stop the cars before and see where the tail end of this thing is. What you doing tonight, Mike? You just getting home from work? Hey, by the way, Mike, just to let you know, Sunday, yeah, Sunday. We're going to be doing I'm already talking about it. We're going to do an operating session on the NorCal server, and I know you got work to do in Sparks. I know you guys. Mike is my yard master for Sparks. Oh, you're about to start your night shift. Right about there, guys. All right. A little independent brake to hold it. Tons of work. Okay, so we definitely need an operating session of things to do. So here is your mission, Mike. We need to have... Oh, look at us. We are like golden here, guys. We are so golden. We're in the work zone. All the cars are in place. This entire string will get worked. Nice. So, and I wanted to stop before this switch. So I could do this, and then we can do a runaround and go back and get those box cars and continue on our way. Yeah, I should look. Nobody coming. That's where I'm at right there. All right, let's get these. Turn that off. Because I don't want Santiago going to bed tonight going, man, all I hear is this ding, ding, ding. Dang you, farmer. All right, that's enough. Close that, open that. All right, let's go ahead and pull forward a bit. Alright, we're going to go ahead and close that. That back the way we found it. So I'm just going to say that there can't be sensitive people or softies to be a part of the railroad. But wait, you hurt my one feeling. I want to go talk to a lawyer. Come on, you know what? Come on, you know you guys are going to be going for the DEI. or DIE or whatever it is. Because that worked out so well for Boeing. The mission? Your mission is to... Oh, that's right, I got sidetracked. Your mission is to figure out the work orders and post them on the Discord. Adjust the ones if they're already there, but yeah, post some missions up, because if we come, and we'll probably get a whole bunch of people, hopefully 3 or 4, and we'll go ahead and go out to Sparks and maybe help you work in Sparks, do some flat switching, deliver some cars. I know you sent me 2 trains. They did arrive in Roseville. Beer's train that now Kung Fu Beer, y'all know him. Oops, there we go. He actually built a train in, where he likes to play down there in San Bernardino, and it was it SBA, San Bernardino to Roseville, or actually it was whatever it was to Roseville. West Colton to Roseville is what it was. So he sent it out West Colton AI. Well, that's just going to go off the Southern California map and disappear. What he did, though, is he saved the file, and then he brought that file over to the Roseville map, spawned it, but it was kind of weird. He spawned it over in Sparks. It's like for some reason they had to go the long way. But it did. It left Sparks and made it over the mountain and came into Roseville. And yep, so now so I've got 3 trains in Roseville that actually need to be humped, but they're all going to be outbound trains. So there's going to be, I already sent out a train going to West Colton. I did not send the file to Kung Fu Beer because all the cars are just for West Colton. So it's, it was kind of pointless. But maybe it's now time, if we're going to start doing that kind of thing between the Mateo server and the NorCal server, we're probably going to have to set the industries up to where they will spawn, they'll change car tags over to car tags for industries on the Mateo server. So yeah, Mike, you and I are going to need to get together on that one and try to figure out one day, do a little work, chat back and forth in Discord, and let everybody here watch as we fix that. Be kind of cool. We did that between, when Handkerchief had the Pittsburgh server, we had that set up between Pittsburgh and the Mohawk Selkirk server, and it worked. And I even had a spot to where if he sent me the file, I'd bring the trains in, and all the trains had to do was be tagged as like MO52L for a loaded car or MO52E for an empty car. I would bring it into an industry like this, which would then convert the car over to an industry that needed either loaded car or empty car. And so it would keep the cars either loaded or empty, but just change the tags to an industry. All right, so we flipped that switch. Come on back. And it worked. That's the yard you work out of? Wait. Oh, San Bernardino yard? You work out of the San Bernardino. Okay, gotcha. I had to think from it because I was like, wait a minute, you said Southern California, so you work out of the San Bernardino yard. That's nice. So now that means, okay, so it means you have no excuse. You have to play on the Mateo server, and then you can come on up here and play around up here, because now this is part of Southern California map. All right, let's go ahead and flip that back the way it was. And this one I think we can leave. It's going to be this one here we need to set, because this is the one that's on the main line. Oh, you work out of West Colton? Yes, you do. You don't need much for Run 8, but if you want to play other things, yeah, you're going to need to get yourself a good machine. Something with, was it the 14th gen? That's what I'm looking at now, because I'm running a 9th gen, 9th gen i7, and it's just fine. Kind of think maybe I should have paid a couple extra $100 and gotten a NVIDIA card, because I mean the NVIDIA card's good. Don't get me wrong, I like it. It's doing well, but it just seems like everything's made for the NVIDIA cards. So especially if I'm going to get in there, you know, Flight Sim 2024. All right, let's slow her down. Keep coming. You can do it. There we go. How's that, man? Look at that touch. Hire me. All right, we're connected. We're going to go partial. Like, okay, brake pressure's coming up. Brake cylinders dropping. CFM flow is, all right, we're below the 70. I'm going to open it wide open. Let's let it air up a little bit. Main reservoir is kind of on the low side, but I got 90, 15 pounds flowing. We're good. I'm the guy hooking everything up. See, that's what, you know, almost like, hey, it's almost like I know what I'm doing, right? That's what Chris does, is that he's the guy, he's an RCO. So RCO, radio control operator. He stands on the ground, plays with a little box. He actually doesn't get into the locomotive, but he plays on the little box and stuff. So I thought he was up in Stockton, which is the next DLC that is coming. So it's I can't wait. All right, let's get inside. Our switch is aligned. Here we go. Release the brakes. A notch. Start pulling this a little bit. Get the stretch force out. Let's go. Stretch them couplers. See, now that's proper horn etiquette going through the crossing, but then again, I could do like what I hear all the time. So, who knows? But that's on the UP side of things. Just saying. All right, so what is the next one we've got, okay, FDS, MCS, MRM, TCR, USR. Let's look at the map. So SWA, that's the biggest drop. JMM is the next one. We're going to pass that. That's at Balico. Winton Team Track, we're going to be passing this. That's WTT. Is that? No, I don't know if they have that as Winton Team Track. Okay, so BCO, SCP, MAC. Nope, we don't have any. Oh, I do have an MC. No, that's MAC. Then we have Merced maintenance away. Nothing there, nothing there. USR. So wow, we go down, we go past through Merced, past the Merced Amtrak station. So Denair Amtrak station will be next. We'll pass that. Balico, Fleur, which Fleur drops cars off. Big Creek Lumber, Spaceport Propane. Yes, there was a spaceport in Merced at the old Castle Air Force Base. It's now defunct. So Mackey and Sons, but though, you know, they're still, it's okay. Then let's see, McLean Distribution, that's real. Merced University Industrial Park, we're going to pass that. I don't have anything for them. USR, Universal Service Recycling. I do have something for them. It's the last car. So that one's going to be interesting. We're going to have to figure out how we're going to take that. That may be on the way back from Fresno. Actually, that would make sense. Okay. ECL, nothing. I'm looking at the map here. So USR is on the way back. Hey, I'm looking at a map. Leave me alone. Okay, I'm missing one somewhere. TCR. Where's TCR? Wait, is that up here? No. Oh, man. Well, wherever TCR is, it's not on the map. TCR propane. I'm not seeing it. So we're going to keep an eye out for it. MRM. We got some things on the map here that I do not see. Well, I got cars for things that are on this map that I do not see. So, well, let's go on down the road and see what we can find. Let's have some fun. It's always a mystery. So, yep, I put that out there earlier, guys. But of course, as always, if you like the content that I am providing, please take the time to hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, helps the analytics. My goal is to really get this train simulator out there. Not a lot of people know about it. In fact, I had that conversation again today with somebody going, I've been looking for a good train simulator. I can't seem to find one. He's like, Trains isn't doing it for me. Train Sim World 4 didn't do it for me. I don't know if I want to buy Train Sim 5. I'm like, hey, look at Run8. Go to Run8 Studios. Go look it up. And then there's this really weird guy called TheLazyFarmer Simulations. Look him up and watch his videos and see what you think. So we'll see what happens. Yep. Just kind of copy and paste what I did. Just something so when people jump on there, they can look at the work orders, Mike, and get an idea of what needs to be done. So, alright, so I'm going to be going down. I'm going to look. USR is the only one. That's going to be, that the way it's, the switch is facing, that'd be on the way back from Fresno. But the other four, I don't know where those are at. I may have to go do some bouncing around and see if I can figure out where they're at. But we're going to go all the way down. If I get down to where, let's see, what was it? The last industry on these maps is Pacific Ethanol, Madera, PEM. If I get down to that, down to Trigo, then that's where I'm going to stop, because I'm not showing any industries farther south or east. BNSF says that's east, but it's actually compass heading south. So if I don't see what I'm looking for, then I will have to start. I'll come down to stops. I'll find a place even at that sighting down there if I have to. At Greg, we'll pull in, stop, and figure out what we need to do. And of course, that would probably be for a stream for another day. Work our way back, but we'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. So in the meantime, I'm just going to let this thing cruise. And I'm not even going to worry about horns now. I play casual. You can play as casual or as serious as you want. I wish I could turn that off, but nope. But, what I can do is ride outside and it won't go off. I think. Was it this one? Oh, hang on. Here we go. Whoops. I didn't want to do that. Oh, that's all right. No, that's not it. Let's do this. Get a little bit of rail fanning in there. There you go. A little bit of rail fanning for you. So I'm looking, yeah, right here. If I get down to here to Trigo and I don't see these industries, then yeah, we'll just find a place to stop. We're already what? Oh, I'm a little over an hour. Okay. We should make it a every Sunday thing. That's not a bad idea, Jerry, but I don't know if I can, if you know if it comes down to like everybody wants to be on the NorCal map, you know, or everybody wants to go do Mohawk or Selkirk or Pitts, you know, or go meet up on the Mateo server, we can do that. You know, I like to bounce around to different maps because my goal is to, hey, everybody's got a favorite area. Okay, Southern California, we got Space Samurai here who works in the San Bernardino yard. You know, we've got Chris that works up here at the Met that we just passed. We got Canadian Pacific guys that they're all about Mohawk and Selkirk because it's close to Canada. They're still hoping, they put it out on the forums, they're hoping that somebody in Run8 will model a Canadian map, which I think it can be done. Now, I want to see them do a Kansas City Southern map. You know, and since Kansas City Southern is really the only true north-south Class 1 railroad, you know, why not go up and then go up into Canada and add some Canadian, you know, and that way you just build your fan base. So, Turlock-Denaire Amtrak. There you go. Canadian Pacific, yeah. I would love to see KCS, be honest with you. And I'd like to see Norfolk Southern expanded. And honestly, see, I'm looking at this again. This is the Denaire station, and that's just about all it is. But I really think it's on the right on our right-hand side here. I think they have it on the wrong side of the tracks. So, but and of course, my dream is if they could come up, like I was explaining how we were exchanging files to transfer one train from one map to another map. It can be done. It's a very manual process, but it can be done. What if, say we modeled the Chicago area, you know, the southern part of, the southern tip of the Great Lake right there. There's almost every single Class 1 railroad comes into there, and there's a ton of interchange tracks. What if that was modeled in such a way that, say, BNSF or Union Pacific brings a train in that's destined for Norfolk Southern, then somebody on Norfolk Southern can grab that file and bring that train over to their map. You know, and exchange trains. People who have run different servers can exchange trains. Once again, it's a pipe dream. I don't know if it. Will it ever happen? No. It's like there's people out there that want to see the Feather River route added, coming out. You know, to extend the Valley sub out of Roseville, which turns into the Feather River sub, The only town that's on there is Oroville, and they only have like maybe 3, 4, 5 industries, so there's not a lot to model right there. And that whole DLC would be nothing but a mainline run. We'll never see it because of that. It could be pretty. It could probably be the most beautiful DLC ever produced for Run 8, but we would never see it. I think there's something that where it's like a server in the background, and whether the Depot Plus hosts that or something, and we go there and then you just plug in, this train is destined for Selkirk. Which hump yard? Selkirk. Okay, so that means it's going to go to the Mohawk and Selkirk DLC. So then somebody from that DLC, who's running that DLC, can grab that file, and then bring it on. I mean, and then once again send a train to the interchange by sending a file, and then the interchange itself in the Chicago area is a DLC that people can get on there and work. So the files are there if you want to grab them. If you want to work them, you can work them. It'd be a great way to say, be pretty cool. But once again, things we'll never see. All right, let's go a little bit faster here. I'm only doing, well, I'm not really pulling anything right now. So now Stockton, when it comes, that one's going to be huge. And it's coming because I've got all the Southern California DLCs. I'm running the Depot Plus config, so I've got all the industries. So I did the right thing. When you install the DLC, after you install it, you import. Don't copy and paste the config file. You import it, and so it adds all the industries to from this DLC to the existing config file. Well, 557 industries drop in just from this DLC. There's not, I haven't seen 550 as I did the flyover and looked at all the industries. I didn't count, but I don't remember. I did not get the impression that there was 557 industries. So I'm thinking that the config file had industries that belong to the Stockton deals, or the Stockton DLC. And he did make the statement. I showed it in that review video that John Greenblatt, whatever his name is, the guy that owns Run 8, he made the statement that when they were making this DLC, they realized that there was so much content just in the Stockton area that it's the LA of the Central Valley. It's a DLC unto itself. So they had to make 2 DLCs out of it. Fresno and Modesto being the first. The next one is going to be Modesto to Stockton, and then they're going to close the gap. He did drop that hint. They're going to close the gap between Saco and Goble, and they're going to close the gap between Stockton and Roseville. All right, CSX, have a good one, man. That is CSX, the albino tailgater. He changed the name. He was CSX dude. So I just call him CSX Tailgater right now. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Thanks for showing up.
1076.2, ambient temperature 70 degrees.
So when you think about with all the industries, you've got over 200 miles of main line between BNSF and UP on this one. And then you've got the Modesto and Empire traction. There's a lot just on this one. There's a lot to do, and that's going to be Sundays. Yes, it does actually. Right there, counting down for you. You can count down, you can count up. So that works, and it's also reflected up here. If you have this up, if you don't want to have your HUD up, you can turn it off, but then you can count up as well too. So yeah, it does work, and I actually use it quite a bit. I used it more than I thought I would, and it wasn't until and I actually always count down, and it wasn't until I started doing things on the Depot Plus servers that I finally had a reason to count up. A lot of things. The thing I want to fix is right here, the display screens. There is a downloaded file which I downloaded for the font, the proper digital font, so it doesn't look generic like it does. And I did install it, and Windows says it's there, but for some reason it's not changing. It did for about a minute, and then it changed. And then you can also tone things. You know, yeah, but the thing about it is you're over there, you're judging me though. You're stop judging me. That's Bob actually. That's SP Bob. He judges me all the time. SP Bob's a real good guy. He comes in here usually on the weekends when I'm streaming. He's up in the Sacramento area. He loves it when I'm on the NorCal because that's where he spent all his time. And and if you've never seen, well, go look up Southern Pacific Cab Forward. He actually remembers those running out of the Roseville yard. So, call the next dispatcher. Actually, you know what? Where am I at anyway? I'm right here. Oh, I'm getting close. I bet you I could do it. Let's do dispatcher DS menu. Tone dispatcher. See, I can do it there, or I can do it over here as well too. Answering BNSF Balico 10-4 BNSF 6558. Proceed on signal indication. Okay, I don't have to do my own signals. Otto is actually going to do the signals for me. I don't think he's drunk tonight. He's usually drunk. Yeah, if you've ever take a trip to, and I should actually I gotta go find my pictures, but if you ever go to the Sacramento Railroad Museum, they have a cab forward sitting there, and I think that's the last remaining cab forward. In Roseville, get this, the old steam rotary snowplows, they rebuilt those, and they're used now. The disc button works now. Nice. Did you ever find a mouse, Jerry? So, but yeah, they actually rebuilt those. So they're diesel powered, but the steam generator still works to kind of like, I guess it's to keep the rotary snowplow warm or something. I forgot what it was. I'll have to look it up. There's a really good video of trains going over Donner Pass in the dead of winter. I think it's 7 Idea Productions are the ones that put that out. And it's a work of art. The video is an absolute work of art. But you get to see those plows working, and those snow plows. When you go through, like during the summer, when you go through Roseville on Amtrak, they're sitting right there. You can see them. So, but yeah, those go back to the steam era, and yep, UP rebuilt them, and they're using them. Yeah, 1 SD39 Southern Pacific livery at the West Colton. See, I like Union Pacific for that reason. I'm a Southern Pacific guy. I grew up around Southern Pacific. Love them, you know. And at least Union Pacific kind of honors their heritage. So that's why I kind of like Union Pacific. It's just too bad that in this area, especially on this DLC, BNSF, I mean the old Santa Fe stuff, is, I mean, they're still working. They're still serving industries. The guy that ran Southern Pacific before it got absorbed into Union Pacific, I mean, the rumor I heard was that he was some rich guy that had a massive model railroad layout, and he said, "Hey, I can manage my model railroad layout. Let me manage my I can manage a real railroad," and got bought Southern Pacific and then ran it in the ground. Oh yeah, the old Cajon Pass. Yeah, no, it's they. I mean, they ran them for a long, long time. In fact, in one of in I have a in my what am I trying to say? I I have a favorite videos channel in my inside my YouTube channel, and I've been kind of like finding different Southern Pacific videos. And I grew up in the town, little town of San Rafael, and I found a video, and I think I posted it in there, of Southern Pacific running through San Rafael, and I'm like, that's those kids. That's I know that area. I know that, and middle of the night, I would hear the train. They would, like 1 o'clock in the morning, the train whistle would, as it's about ready to go into the tunnel by where I live. I'd get up out of bed and go watch that train go. My mom always got mad at me for getting out of bed. You're supposed to stay asleep, but a train's coming. Then, of course, during the daytime when they come, you got to run down and go put a penny on the rail. That was always the thing to do. That's my dream. I want HO too. HO's the way to go. El Capitan Way. I have not seen any industries. So we're just going to go all the way down. Here's Merced River. Merced River. It actually comes out. I don't know if we can see it. Well, yeah, you got the mountains over there behind Bob here, or actually Space Samurai. We'll call that Space Samurai. So that's the Sierra Mountains right there. Right out there. That's where Yosemite National Park is, and Merced River comes off the snowmelt that comes right out of Yosemite National Park. If you've never gone there, guys, you need to take the time to go there. It's awe-inspiring. The pictures don't do it justice. It really doesn't. And I do feel fortunate that, here at Merced, we are the gateway to, I sound like a commercial now. We are the gateway to Yosemite. But yeah, it's worth it. It's really beautiful. Cressway, or Cressy Way. I remember that, Cressy Way. All right, quiet. All right, go to engine number 2 for number 2. But what if you only got one engine? Or what was it? Was it one of Heiss's videos? Somebody put out a video out there that, yeah, the little bathroom up here in the front didn't work and it backed up. And they had to deal with it all day, having to work in that smell. A little barren right in here. But the trees are right. Although these have oranges. There is a couple of orange groves out here. I think I mentioned that there's a rather large grove of, I guess, well, those oranges or tangerines, where they're little cuties. You buy them in the bag in your Roshi market. Those come from here. That's that's real. That's why you got the helper. Not the fact that if the lead locomotive breaks, that you can like use the other one. No, it's because it's about the bathroom. If that was the case, they would put a couple of porta potties on a rail car and tell you to climb over to use them. Oh crap! I think I just gave somebody an idea. Hey, get that? Ah crap. Eucalyptus Avenue. I don't know Eucalyptus Avenue. Where's Eucalyptus Avenue? Beechwood, Franklin, Eucalyptus is right here. Olive, okay. ACL, SCP, MAC. Low distribution. I'm gonna have to go hunt for those. Quiet. I don't know why they got rid of Caboose. We went up to Vegas and there were at least 20 of them parked in the middle of nowhere. They're not Caboose. They're shoving platforms now. They've made so many moves, and it all comes down to one thing: bottom line. I wasn't paying attention. I'm just enjoying your talking and being a rail fan myself. Nice. That's what I'm here for, Santiago, man. Just, hey, enjoy my ramblings and enjoy the rail fanning. In fact, it's going to be, let's go find another place where we can do. Oh, there's a perfect spot. Olive Avenue. Here we go. HRS High Rail Simulation Signals, Orlando, Florida. Very small train for what I've been seeing going by. Alright, Walnut Avenue. We'll go find these places. I have a feeling they're probably somewhere that's not, because I'm looking at the map, and the map I'm showing you is not 100% complete. It's okay, boys. I'll be your guide for today.
DNSS detector, milepost 1066.0, ambient temperature 67 degrees.
Winton Team Track. Oh, it's WIT. Okay, do I have a WIT? Nope. It's not. Yeah, that's about right. The way they have things laid out, that's just about right. Some of the models don't make sense, but I get what they're trying to model there. No Denny's there, but that's all right. So after Winton Team Track, that was up right here. So Winton's right there. We got Fleur next. Oh! Western Industrial Park Fresno map. So page 5. That's why, because there's only 3 pages, it's not done. I'll bet you all of these cars I got to go into this Western Industrial Park. So after we pass Fleur, I might have to pull up, stop, and go take a look and see if that's where they go. At which point, I think I will probably then only pull into Merced, because there's Merced Amtrak, and there is this, the double track right there, and they do park cars there. So now I'm wondering if they're parking cars there for whatever's going on in here, and that's on the Fresno map. Let's see. So there's Fleur. Let's get up there and we'll stop, and I'm going to take a look at the map. So I'm wondering if that's what that's for. That's got to be it, because I don't have anything else. So that's got to be in here. Let's see if it's modeled. Well, it is. If it's if I called for cars, that's where. I wonder if I could pull in and drop and then come back out. Be quiet. Leave me alone. Would it be possible to play this on a laptop? I'm asking for a friend. Yeah, actually, in fact, Jerry says that's what he uses. And laptops are also, you know, they come with the connection to where you can actually go to a larger monitor, or, you know, because most modern laptops are going to have like that HDMI connection anyway. It doesn't take a lot to run Run8. You know, you could, you know, grab yourself a, like I said, HDMI cable, bigger monitor, wireless mouse and keyboard, fire it up, and then just play that way. Or if you get a rail driver, you know, plug the rail driver into it, use the rail driver, it'll still work. Yeah, it's just, you have the ability to do something that I can't do. If I go travel, if I go to Reno, or, you know, Reno Sparks to go see my daughter, I can't bring my computer with me. I'm thinking about getting a laptop so I can play Run8 while I'm traveling. And you don't need internet to play locally, so while I'm on the train, I could be playing Run with trains. It's such a nerd thing I just said. I love it. BTLY. That's interesting. What's BTLY? I don't think I saw that on the map. No. So there's a couple of industries that are not on the map that are here in the game. That would be the stadium. Oh, I know what that's at. That's the stadium for Stone Ridge Christian High School. That's tight, which is interesting because they weren't around in 1990, because they're going to model that stadium, but they're not going to model my school with the biggest stadium in the county. Come on, guys. Grumble, grumble, grumble. But hey, Stone Ridge Christian got in there. I like that. All right, Avenue 2, which on the map here they have it as Avenue Z. That's the second mistake. Everything else has been fine, but they had Arboleda, which is, they have it as Arbolda. It's Arboleda, and then they have Avenue Z instead of Avenue 2. So East Franklin, and then Beechwood Drive, and we're going to start slowing down so I can go take a look at the Western Industrial Park and see if that's where this stuff goes. Except for I have the one car for Universal Recycling Service. Thinking ahead. Franklin Road. Drive that one a lot, especially when I go out to, I take that road out and go back roads to get over to one of the other two high schools that are in this area. Sometimes I have to go over there to work. Let's see. Franklin Road, maybe possibly on the laptop. Usually doesn't play repeat. Runs very good. Okay, for sure. I have all that. I told my wife I'm taking it to the ocean for Sunday. She said no. You know, you have to, Jerry. It's just, you know, play Run8, set it up on a little table, dig for clams and you know, go get crabs and stuff, and then play Run8. I mean, why not? And then there's always Monday too. Monday's a holiday, guys. Okay, this is Beechwood. All right, I need to start slowing down. Now, if you're back, I mean, 'cause Monday might be it might be a 2-day. You know what? It might just be a 2-day, Jerry. Because Sunday it'd be a normal day, but Monday is a holiday. I don't know if Mike had to go to work, so, but I don't know if he's available. But if he is, maybe Monday. You can do it Sunday and Monday. And I think what I'll do is I'll spawn a couple of trains in for some cars for industries. Valley Sub is one that will, let's count down so I know when I'm clear of that crossing. Be driving home Monday. No, Jerry, you got that wrong. Your wife will be driving home Monday as you're playing Run8 on your laptop. Just saying. Hey, Mike's still there. I thought you went off to work. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and bring this to a stop. I want to go investigate this area. There we go. We're going to put a little bit of independent brake on there. I think about 10 pounds. That would be enough. There we go. Come off that. Come off of that. Let it idle. Go to ground. Since I'm tying up the main line here, although nobody's coming. That's the other thing too. I need to start setting up the through trains. There we go. All right. Got it whining too. Got a Fred on the back end. Let's go free fly. All right. Oh, look at this. Come in here. Oh, yes. I remember. Okay. FDS, MCM, MRM is what I'm looking for. Not here, but let's see. There was, yes. I think, yeah, see, and I dropped that switcher there. SMM, THI, SG, DRM, MP, MMP. Nothing. Maybe not. So that's 99 right there. And MSM. No, MRM comes in over here. And then this is Union Pacific at V Street. Okay. So, all right. So the industries I'm looking for are not in this area. Snelling Highway, Highway 59 goes on out toward, well, it's actually 140 that goes out. 59 heads on out. Nice little back road run. I took that one time too. It was actually pretty cool. All right, so that industrial park is no help to us. So let's continue. I don't know where else it would be then. So I think I'm going to do the same. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down to Merced. We're about an hour 40 into this, and then we'll go do some exploring, try to find out where those particular industries are at. There we go. Let's get back into. Take a look at the chat again. Still here. I'm at work. Can't miss. I'm at work, but can't miss the stream. See, that's dedication. That's dedication. 60 miles an hour. What are you thinking? 60 miles an hour. Just hotspot. The laptop got it. Yep, there you go. Doesn't take much. Or run a really, really long Ethernet cable. Fiber optic would be better though. So it means I have to stop the stream though, because I don't want, I don't want Mike getting in trouble, not paying attention to his work. Either that, or he's helping me indoctrinate people into the Run8 community. Quiet. It's like my ex-wife. Nag, 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 nag. Okay. Wait, did I just say that out loud? I hate when I do that. Alright, so we're not in that industrial park. I know where USR is. That's fine. We're going to stop. Yeah, we're going to pull in. We got Beechwood, Snelling Highway we just crossed over. Oh wait, ASM, Q, that's where the park's at there. Snelling Highway we haven't crossed over yet. That's right there. North Bear Creek, U Street, R Street, and then we have Merced, Amtrak. North Bear Creek Drive. They got North Bear Creek Drive. Actually, maybe it does. I think North Bear Creek and South Bear Creek Drive actually parallel Bear Creek, which is actually Merced River. And they're parallel to the tracks between BNSF and UP. U Street does cross, R Street does cross. Get on the ground. Actually, I don't think I need to be on the ground. Oh, he's got me routed in. Okay. Alright, for some reason he's got me routed where I want to go. Nice. Now it could be like Amtrak and block M Street. No, it's actually, I'm sorry, it's K Street. They'll pull in, and it doesn't matter. They don't even turn their trains, so they'll push going south and they'll pull going north. But whenever they come to the Merced station, they always stop their locomotive right on K Street. Not like they have to. Rode over M Street today. I'm just curious as to why he routed me onto this track. I don't know. There's Merced. Now, here on the map, it's M-A-E-M-O-W, so it is Merced Maintenance Away. I don't know what the AE would stand for. I'd have to think about that one. And Merced Station, where I get on the train to go see my daughter in Sparks, and that is a spot-on model of the station here in Merced. Although the parking area around there is not big. Well, they took liberties there, but that's okay. It's like a movie, you know. It's never as good as the book. All right. Perfect. Build about 10-pound set on. Pennant, come off that. All right. Parking brake, we're tied down effectively. Oh. Lights off. So, but yeah, I'm very impressed. Old Santa Fe station. It is an old Santa Fe station, right down to the signage that they have. Built, yeah, bulletin board there. This, I don't know what this is. That's not there. There's the bench is there. There's actually a series bench here. There's like a fence that goes along here. This whole area, this parking lot's right. This is all fenced off though. This is long-term parking. So it's fenced off and it's security. This, not quite right. Cars are facing the wrong direction, but that's, hey, you know, it's all good. It's all good. So, now it is Merced, so we can't leave the Fred on because they'll just steal it. Just saying. But anyway, all right, let's go look and see if we can figure out. I'm going to shut down here. Well, I'll come back and shut them down. So, all right, let's go take a look. So, first one we're looking for is FDS. Oh. Get this. We'll do Control I. FDS. Let's go find it. And mind you, the entire list of industries I'm looking for here is all of Southern California. No, it's FIC. Flow Distribution Service, there it is. Transport. North Arboleda. Wait a minute. Oh, it's farther down. Oh, on the map they have it as Valley Pacific Refrigeration. So let's do. Yeah, it's supposed to be Arboleda. So that is Valley Pacific Refrigeration. Yeah. And that goes back, I guess that goes back to what I'm seeing on the Depot Plus server that it's like they're changing all the industries, and I don't know why they're doing that. Just leave the industries the way they were when they on the DLC. That's just my opinion. Okay, so all right, so I know where that's at. I need where's my copy of the map? Make some changes. Which probably tells me that I already went past. It's away. There we go. I want this map here. Yes, I print my maps out. Pen. Oh, the F, D, S is there. Okay. Well, I can at least continue south. FDS, what's my next one? Actually, MCS. Okay. Um, MCF, CL, MCS, Mesa Cold Storage, Transport, PMP. KC lead, where am I? Holy crap, I have no idea where I'm at. South Acacia Avenue. Oh, plastic color. I think, I think therefore I am. Now I'm on keyboard. Fullerton. Fullerton? Wait a minute. Fullerton. Why is this? Why am I in Fullerton? That's Southern California. Am I not? Am I wrong? South State College Boulevard. California 57 overpass. Maybe not. Atwood Junction. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at some of these maps because I think that industry is wrong. All right. Well, that might explain a lot. So, all right. So I got a little bit more research. Anyway, ghetto. Oh, you have no idea. All right. Let's see. Those Amtrak guys have a good man. Then they're. Oh yeah. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a conversation. Yeah, they can be kind of jerks. But you know what? Here's the thing. The one guy I was talking to, last time I took a trip was I mean, a lot of the people that ride that train are jerks. So they're really giving back what they get. And I started talking to the guy, and it's like, oh, because of Run8, yeah, because of Run8, I started saying stuff, and he's like, you kind of know trains. I'm like, yeah, I'm a train nerd. So anyway, he's got to be pretty cool, and so it's like we had a lot. And I was telling him that, my godfather back in the day when I was a little kid was a conductor for Southern Pacific, and at those times they were contracted out to work um, on Amtrak trains. So he was just like, oh, he got to be pretty cool, and I'm just like, I get it. I mean, you guys have to deal with a lot of jerks, like the guy that got on in Emeryville and he's playing his rap, with every other word was an F bomb, and he's playing it through speakers. And I finally looked at him and said, dude, headphones. I don't want to. I mean, you can listen to whatever you want. I don't want to listen to that. Wear headphones, please. And he did. I mean, you just gotta tell him. But so many people are just so into themselves that they can't deal with it, and they have to deal with a lot of crap. So they give a lot of crap. I'm about to go to bed now because I need to get enough sleep so I can get enough energy to work tomorrow at Hard 8 Barbecue in Stephenville, Texas, to make money to buy a laptop so I can play Run8 when I'm working at Hard 8 Barbecue in Stephenville, Texas. See, I finished your paragraph there for you. I think we can take a quick look at West Colton. You want to go to West Colton? We can go to West Colton if you want. Let's go take a look at that. I just let's see. We can figure out first of all. Yeah, it's Fullerton. I gotta look at the map because Fullerton, California 7 overpass. Yeah, I think that this is somewhere down in the way down in the south, and I think it's way too far. Let me go back. Let me go north here a little bit. Yet more bare table storage. Oh, hey, look at that. That's nice. Basta. The hell's Basta? Bare table storage. So yeah, a lot of bare table. Buena Park. Yeah. International Papers, U.S. Foods. Hey, wait a minute. Okay, let's see. Let's continue on north. I'm just trying to get a feel for some interesting stuff. I don't think I've ever worked. You know what? I don't think I've ever even worked any of this stuff. Valley View Boulevard. Yet another logistics company. Oh my God! Yet another. Oh my God! Somebody's got a La Mirada, CP La Mirada. Yeah, this is Kung Fu Beer's territory. So why they would actually put an L-CAL0315 down here, I have no idea. So I'll do something with that car, but we'll continue that. Let's go look at West Colton. So I want to go in F3 and let's go through all the. I only need that up. Needles, Palmdale cutoff. There we go. There's West Colton right there. Receiving yard, departure yard. There, you saw West Colton. Oh, wait, you really want to look at the tracks? Okay. So this is actually pretty cool. I mean, we're at the one end of West Colton, but then they did model in here. I like this. Here's the Palmdale cutoff, and they've got the GATX facility. This is really cool. Cars come in here. They get retagged for one of these three. You've got light work, like heavy work, or repainting. That's a GATX repainting. Light repairs, like heavy repairs, or some over here. And then you actually take the cars and when they're done, they get tagged to go out. So you just put them on one of these tracks. So yeah, that's pretty cool how they set that up. So there's nothing. Well, let's see. It's interesting. There's nothing down here. I swore there would be something in here because I'm running the very populated Southern California. So this should have been populated, but there's the bowl. Controllers right there. Receiving yards all the way down here. I got something in here. Something came in. None. I hate none. I hate it when they say none. So, North Platte to West Colton. And we got a whole bunch of cars that say West Colton. So, that, you know what? That always confused me when I started playing Run 8. I'm in West Colton. I got cars, or BAR if you're in Barstow. I got cars for Barstow. What do I do with them? And I put it out there on the forums, and the answer I got back was just simply retag them. And my question in my head was, to what? Well, when they say retag, you kind of got to, let's go take that step. First of all, the first and easiest thing you do is delete it. So, yeah, I mean, let's see what he has. Yeah, that's crazy. There's a shop. That's crazy. It looks like the real thing. Union Pacific, damn, pretty good, but I can add more to this industry. You know, you're not wrong. I can do the same thing in Roseville. I mean, but anyway, so with this, going back to what I was saying, you can take a look and go, what do I got? You know, I've got box cars, I've got, center rails, I've got covered hoppers. If you know your industries, then you can, like, okay, you can retag them for that industry, do the local tag like I was doing in the cars, the L-CAL0315, and so, but get that retagged and then deliver them. Me, I don't want to go that route. I just, delete it. It's done. It made it. Okay. Let's clear the tracks for something that's coming in, something that's useful. YR, Yermo to West Colton, same thing. Here's another train that, okay, once it's here, I mean, it's made it to West Colton. What do I do with it now? And then, you got auto racks. So, I mean, if you know your industries, if you really want to drill down, you can do it. Or if you know that, there's certain locals or different yards where you're going to send them to Yermo or send them up to Roseville, or send them up to not Calwa. Calwa is BNSF, but there is a Fresno yard for Union Pacific. Send them to Fresno, and then let Fresno run north with some cars to go deliver to their industries. But anyway, that's so. And then I can show you. You probably have already seen. I'm assuming you've already seen the Barstow yard because that's base game. Yep. I don't know if they labeled it. So stops right there. Which, why would they stop right there? Because there's no reason to continue. It's not about the highway, it's about what you're doing over here and how the trains are operating. So, let's see. If we do, here's Barstow. Here's the Barstow yard. Let's see if I can get into it here. Boom. Okay. Oh, we got something. Good. Okay. This will be a thing here pretty soon. We have a unit train heading for Stockton, STO, Stockton. So technically right now, it'll be interesting to see where this one will go because it should pass the Riverbank yard. But I'm not seeing them come to Riverbank, so they're disappearing somewhere. Which means that, I mean, I'm watching the Depot Plus because I'll run their configs, which means that they're going to have to start changing the signals so trains get routed correctly and go up along through the Fresno to Modesto DLC. But yeah, Modesto yard. Needles out that way. There's the bowl, hump controller, receiving yard. So, small little intermodal. Trust me, I mean, you can get really busy just on the base game alone. I mean, that's really, I mean, you have to have the base game. Needles and Mojave subdivision with Barstow right in the middle of it all. All right, and then after that, you can just buy one other DLC. And if you want to do it, I actually recommend NorCal. I think NorCal's perfect. It's a smaller hump yard in Roseville. You have a flat switching yard in Sparks. There's 4 locals that run out of Roseville. There's 6 locals that run out of Sparks. That little one DLC, that's like your perfect, in my opinion, the perfect virtual model railroad. You know, and you don't have to do anything down here, but you come down here for just a change of pace. So, anyway, I'm over my 2-hour mark. It was good. I got to go fix those industries because I think that they got added in and that those locals are not on the Stockton subdivision, which is for BNSF. It's the Fresno subdivision for um, for Union Pacific that goes from both of them go from Fresno to Modesto. So I got to go fix that and maybe move those industries over to another local. That'll be an easy fix. And then we'll just by tomorrow the cars that I did drop off will be ready to go back to the Riverbank yard. So anyway, Jerry, thank you. You have a good night yourself. Samurai, good chatting with you. I appreciate you being in here. Once again, guys, if you're hanging out here, so just do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that, like button, hit the notification so you next time you know when I go live, which I might, like I said, I might sneak another one in depending on my work schedule before Sunday. But we got a lot of things going on. We've got a huge event coming up at where I work on Saturday. I'll be there all day. So Sunday and Monday, we're looking at the op sessions on the NorCal server. If you need access to the NorCal server, please visit my Discord channel. Say, hey, drop me a DM in there. Thank you, Mike. I need access to the NorCal server. We'll grant it. We'll get you on there, and that way you can get the IP address and the port and all that good stuff and get you into the bot so you can get your password. And then Sunday, we will jump in and have an operating session. So I think that's time for that. Get some multiple people on there and we'll have fun, and maybe we'll get Kung Fu Beer to do his stream from the NorCal server in that operating session. So, all right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with me. Take care. See you next time.